Well, you know, these motherfucking noisy ass cars and shit. So let me tell y'all some crazy ass shit that just happened to me there, y'all. So I went to the CVS. I went to buy something to drink. When I go to the CVS, I see like this magazine with this white lady on there. She pretty. And then I see the white employee. He's like to the left of the stand where the magazines are. And the lady has a very pretty face, and he kind of like favors her, you know, like maybe that could be his auntie or something. And I said, tell me why you look like this lady on this magazine. And my next words was gonna be like, are you related to her or something? And the fucking CVS guy goes, what? I'm like I'm listening, like, what is wrong with this guy? And he's like, you gotta get out of the store. I'm like, get out of the store for what? I was giving you a compliment. And he's like, no, you gonna start with that. You gotta get out the store. Like he was literally so loud. Like I was like you talk about confused. Like I never gave somebody a compliment and they like act weird. And you know what? I came to the conclusion. This guy is smoking meth. You know, because a lot of people in Delray and Boynton, Boca, Florida. I don't know if you know, but it's known for treatment centers and rehabs and shit like that. It's a lot of druggies down here. A lot of addiction in Florida, especially in Palm Beach. A lot. Let me tell you, when I was staying down in Miami, I never knew what any drugs are other than weed. I heard crackheads existed, but I never really knew no crackheads. But in Palm Beach County, this motherfucking crackhead city. And you know what I mean? Imagine going to a CVS and you give the CVS employee a compliment and the nigga just start fucking yelling at you. I'm like, what is wrong with this nigga? To the point the fucking girl that worked there, she was looking like that too. She's like, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with this guy, you know? And this nigga smoked meth. When people smoke meth or crack or heroin, they have these craters. I don't know if you ever seen somebody who's an addict and they have like craters in their face. It's like a side effect of doing drugs. The side effect of doing drugs is really bad fucking acne. Extremely bad acne, you know? And that guy had really bad acne and he was like spazzing out for nothing. And anybody who, like, I don't know that much about meth heads because I don't know who's a meth head. But what I do know is I watch Breaking Bad. And what I do know is I watch Everybody Calls Saul, Better Call Saul. And they depict how meth heads are. And they say meth heads have bad skin and they have bad tempers. And that guy had both. And I was like, CVS just hiring anybody. This nigga was a mad boy. Can you imagine? You be asking for a refund. This nigga would be asking for a fight. Girl, this motherfucker CVS, they hire anybody. Shit. Might as well hire me. Sorry. I was never work at CVS. But they might as well hire a crackhead off the street. Same thing. Shit. Same result. Anyway, I just want to share that story. It was just so weird. I was like, I was looking at him like, what is wrong with you? Like, can you imagine? Like, I was joking. Like, the nigga's so ugly, dog, that when I gave him a compliment, the nigga tried to fight me. The nigga's so fucking ugly. The nigga tried to fight me for giving him a compliment. I was so fucking, like, in Creole, when you're so in shock, it says Sizzy. What else, Sizzy? I'm like, what is going on? I think I was just being nice. Nigga ain't look that nice. But you know what I mean? At first glance, he do like the lady. But every time he kept, talking, I kept looking at the magazine, then looking at him, and it's like the bigger the craters got. I'm just like, and then the nigga head was fucking smaller than his body. Nigga had all motherfucking hunchback like this, can't even sit straight. Nigga was like all like this, you know. And then the nigga, the skin this nigga had, bro, was so bad, bro. Like, it was so bad. Like, it don't even make sense how bad this skin was. The worst acne I've ever seen. But that's how I know he was a druggie. Because a symptom of being a drug addict is having fucking bad acne. But that's why I smoke weed. Because we don't give you the acne, baby. Because I smoke a lot of trees. And that bitch look good. You understand me? But yeah, that nigga was definitely on motherfucking Meg. Fucking CVS employee here in Delray. Fucking Atlantic. I know where I am. But these motherfuckers crazy. Methhead Ed. That's what I'm gonna call him. Methhead Ed. Methhead Ed. Stock them shelves instead. Clock out that clock. and take your motherfucking white trailer park trash ass to bed. Ooh! And if you try to gang stalk on the road, you might just end up dead. Ooh! Hey man, listen. Who be writing my motherfucking lines? Who write my poems? Who write my spoken word? Nobody. Just from the brain. Just from the brain, man. This is good. Come with having the spirit. Just do shit like this, see? You ever make it seem like rappers have talent? It's not talent. Anybody should be able to do that. You try to put fucking gifts on the outside. Any person with insight gets good rap. Any person. That was fun. Me rapping. Very good rhyming. That guy was so hilarious though. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I was rhyming the whole time. And I'm rapping and I just totally forgot. I was on live. So you gotta start getting hot. Sorry about that. Anyways, that was a pretty good fucking poem though. I just want to say that. That was a poem made by myself. You can call it poem rap, whatever you want to say. I do that randomly all the time. Anytime I see a gang stalker, like I could do it like randomly. Okay, so we got some gang stalkers. Gang stalker over there in the red. Tonight your ass is gonna end up dead. Gang stalker in the white. Come out the car, bitch. Do you wanna fight? You see, like you know what I mean? Do stupid little songs like that. You know, like cheerleading. You know. Okay, so let's try another one. Gang stalker in the gray. You need to take your ass to fucking church today. All right, let's try another one. Gang stalker in the black SUV. Put your head up when you motherfucking see me. It's just easy. Like I don't know. I just know how to do it. Try another one. Let's try another one. Gang stalker in the black sedan. Drive faster before I take your man. Oh my god, I'm good at this. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. But this is things I do for fun. Like I said, some people just like hate their gang stalkers, but I literally be having fun with these bitches. Like I have fun. I be laughing at them. Like anything they do is like comedy for me. That's something that you don't see often in the gang stalking world. There's not much for us to laugh at because we have our own kind of like community. And in our community, there's not much people that make other people laugh. Like gang stalking has fucking full of funny ass material. Like these people are so hilarious to laugh at, and I'm surprised there's no one fucking out here doing gang stalking comedy. You know, talking about their stupid theater, how dumb they look. You know, and how they sell their souls. That's like fucking comedy gold. And we are big people. You know, we have a lot of people. But the thing is, who's gonna be the one? That's why I always try to be the, little comical relief and be funny. I know, like I said, some people they be so depressive all the time. But me, when I be talking shit, you always see me make little jokes. I be laughing and stuff like that. Because, yeah, I be talking about serious stuff, but I know how to throw in a little joke in there. Because that's what comedians do. That's what Dave Chappelle said. Comedians know how to talk about very important shit that nobody would talk about, but kind of make it funny at the same time. But it's okay to talk about it. And that's how I, kind of like try to be too. Because being gang stalked and being a targeted individual, it fucking sucks ass. But you know what I mean? Somebody has to kind of make light of the situation. You know what I mean? There's not much that we can do. Manifestations are coming true, but we just have to pretty much wait. We're just waiting for the end. But I always do little comical relief, I can't help it. I can't help it. So y'all forgive me for being silly at times. I know I'm silly, but like I said, I like to do comical relief, Gang stalking is very funny to laugh at them. Like, look at this situation. Like, you don't know how many fucking situations I've been in. Like, I have some very funny videos where, you know what I mean? Like, I remember one time I was like, let me give you an example. I was on a bus this week, and these people must think I'm sort of vampire. Because all of a sudden they had this bullshit video about a vampire getting found. And then all of a sudden, I'm on a bus this week, and this motherfucking old man get on the bus. This nigga smell like garlic, gay sex, and shrimp scampi that was left out for a week. That nigga was stank. And then he smelled like garlic and onion, garlic and onion. Like that nigga was so musty, dog. Like my stomach was in so much fucking turmoil, my nigga. My stomach was like, bitch. I take one whiff of this nigga must weed throwing up on a bus. You know, and that rhyme. And I didn't even try to rhyme. I just did it, right? And I had to literally put like a fucking just like a sweater over my mouth like this just so I don't have to smell this old ass nigga stink, bro. Like, but these gangsters like, bro, they say they funny. But I be laughing. I be laughing so hard sometimes, boy. I pee a little bit. I be dying laughing. I do. Or sometimes they be doing weird shit to try to like kind of like get your attention. They be doing really funny shit. But don't take gang stalking too serious. These people ain't nothing serious, trust me. If they was, they wouldn't have to be in numbers like this. They'd be by themselves. But they are in numbers because they think safety's in numbers. And they ain't no fucking safety in numbers. So, you know, laugh a little, target individuals. Don't be so uptight all the time. You know, laugh a little. Even Kenny. Kenny might be perfect sometime. And I could talk about Kenny. Like I said, Kenny's slow. So I understand why Kenny be gang stalking it sometimes. Because she's slow. When you slow, you want people to like you and to fit in. Because you already kind of like, you stand out just because of the fact that you have a disability or whatever. And that's her situation. She just want to genuinely be liked. But these people are abusing her mental illness to make her perp. And whenever they kind of like just don't really want to deal with her, like around the full moon time, they harass her to like God knows what ends, you know? But that bitch videos be funny. I like when targeted individuals kind of like are funny, you know what I mean? Like they don't always have like serious fucking videos every day. Oh my God, I get a case down. Oh my God, it's the police. Like, yes, we've been seeing the same footage for fucking how many years now of you being gangsta out. I mean, I know that, but like what else is there in your life? Are you just doing this every day or do you have a regular life? You know? That's things I think about. I'm just saying, as a targeted individual, it's not a good idea to kind of like be like that all the time, you know? Always, oh my God, I'm targeted. They want you to do that. They want you to do, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna listen to you though. Look at that lady from Atlanta that shot all the people. She spoke to everybody. She went to the judge, she went to the city, she went to everybody and nobody listened to her till she just fucking took matters into her own hand. Because nobody listened to her. Here we are. How long have we been screaming to the world, to our own country, and to everybody else? Can't you see the game is rigged? YouTube literally censors our shit. Do you know that? The way that everything is set is at a certain way. Like, there's a lot of targeted individuals, but they have to literally search for our stuff. And a lot of times, they might not ever find us. The only way a lot of people find me, I could tell, is I comment on a lot of people's videos in a lot of videos, and I always leave my situation with my son. In the beginning, I used to do that. I would be like, hey, my name is Cheryl Diamond. Excuse me. My son was molested in Palm Beach County, Florida. Ron DeSantis covered it up. The police put me in a mental asylum. Now they gang stalking me. I'm homeless. You know, can you help? Well, I'll put that under all the comments of any video I would watch. And slowly but surely, I started to notice that those creators were perping me. Okay? And like I said, everybody was in on it. So I just, you know, I learned to just kind of be patient because when you manifest, it might take a long time to manifest. But it's better than just fucking waiting and nothing happens or taking matters into your own hands and then you go to jail. It's the in between, you know? It's taking action but not having to get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing we do want to avoid. There was a girl named Kaya Stevens, called alien abduction, and she was a targeted individual, or she is a targeted individual. And I don't know if this is true, but I was talking to a guy who was targeted, and he told me that she had got arrested and she went to jail. Which I don't know, because he kind of is a perp himself. She probably just got out the program. She probably wasn't even a perp. She probably was just an undercover person. I don't know. But the thing is that she used to have this channel, Alien Awareness, and all of a sudden, the girl just disappears on the face of the earth. You don't hear about her no more, you know? And supposedly they were trying to raise money to get her out of jail. She's in jail in Colorado. And literally, when I Googled her to try to find her, because her name is on her page, her name is Kaya Stevens. And I look for her, and there's nothing. It says her name, but when you click it, you don't see no picture, no contact information, no nothing. You feel me? And this girl was, I mean, she had her channel for years. She got bigger following, and they got her because she tried physical violence. And I used to hear her talking. I used to be in her comments on her live, and she used to be gang stalking too. She was a perp. I told her, I said, listen, I know these people are bugging you because I could see how they be treating her. Like they used to do this girl bad. I said, listen, you could manifest. You have powers. If you're being gang stalked, you have powers. And I was telling her this, and she would say, like in her life subliminally, you don't have no powers. You ain't got nothing. You're just a fucking phony and a fake. And, I'm just thinking to myself, well, you know, what am I going to do? I'm trying to teach the girl something. She, like, the way they was doing her was wrong. The way they do Candy is fucking a cakewalk compared to how they was doing this girl. Like, they were like, she had a car. They were slashing her tires all the time. And the girl wasn't working. She was homeless too. Okay, and she's a girl. She used to stay in the mountains because you could stay up there for free because it's a campground. And they set the campground on fire. I swear to God. Go on this girl fucking channel. I swear to fucking God. Go on Kaya Stevens channel. Alien Abduction Awareness is her name. The girl have videos on her page where because I went back and watched a lot of her videos. And she's staying in, I think, Colorado mountains. And the campgrounds is free. They set a fire to there, and to the point that the smoke was so fucking bad, the girl eye was burning. The things they done to this girl, like, to watch this kind of stuff, like, I don't even know how these people even watch it. Because me, I be watching other people who get targeted, and it's like, I feel so much pain for them, The girl, they was using electronic harassment on her. And it was so bad that the girl had the most terrible headache, she said. And her whole body would hurt. And you know how it is with these people. When you get targeted, they will harass you electronically with some shit and know they doing something like that. When you go to the hospital, they'll tell the hospital to purposely don't give you shit. They'll give you some shit that you can buy over the counter already. You feel me? When you're experiencing pain like that, the girl was experiencing, you need something more. Okay? What else? Like, they used to just do really fucked up shit, do the little subliminals on the clothes and shit. She be driving and she'd be going certain places and they'd kick her out of places. The police. Like one day I remember seeing one of her videos and it was a police officer, she just was like, because she was working. She had just got a job working at, I don't know if it's Trader Joe's or Aldi's or something like that. Or I don't know, but she got a job. She just got the job. She was saying that the coworkers were mobbing her. She was saying that the customers were mobbing her. The customers were coming in there who were gang stalkers, coming in there on purpose and like starting up an argument and just for no reason, just to kind of like get her fired. And that's the stupid little shit that they do. And this girl finally one day she snapped, and I could like see the downward spiral for her because I used to watch her live. And like I said, even though she was perping me, I still kind of would watch her channel. What are you saying? Oh, I'm talking, oh, girl, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling out. I got work. I'm talking about alien abduction. You know Kaya Stevens? I don't know if y'all watch her channel. But they got that girl. Let me see. I've learned that there's people who others presume as weak. These people are the opposite. It's the illusion of weakness, illusion of weakness because they're comfortable being messed with because they're stronger than most. Well, yes, definitely, there's people like that. But that girl wasn't one of them. She was, what up? The girl, alien abduction, so she went to jail. I used to see her saying she was gonna start breaking people's car windows. She was gonna start because she was tired. She said I was tired of experiencing it, and she would put the phone in people's faces, and she got like kind of like a warning before. And I used to tell her like you can't be doing that shit. She's like, why not? I'm gonna fuck these bitches up. That was her favorite thing to say. And now the girl's in jail, and that's why I be saying like manifest. It sounds crazy, but to the logical mind, the only power you have is to get a gun and a knife and to kill somebody, and that's not the answer at all. That girl is in jail, and there's a lot of motherfuckers that are targeted in jail as we speak, all over. And like I said, targeting is in the news. But that girl, I feel so fucking sorry for her, Kaya. And the point was when I Googled her, most of the time, when somebody goes to jail, they have the inmate look up. Any person that goes to jail, you can just inmate look them up and whatever. I looked up this girl name, birthday, everything. I couldn't find her on Google at all. That's very strange to me, you know? But what are you gonna do? We can't keep falling for this trap. Physical violence ain't gonna hurt. And perping ain't gonna hurt either. Well, perping is gonna hurt because when you perp, you can perp if you want, but you are basically willing to be a slave. Because they will treat you bad. They will never like you. And the matter of fact, they hate you more because you're a fucking sellout. They feel like, who the fuck you think you is? Nigga, you a targeted individual. You know what I mean? You a sellout. We're just using you. That's how they see you. And it's pretty much pointless to try to get in their good graces because they're just evil assholes. That's why I'll never fucking join these assholes. But I just wanted to tell y'all about that crazy Kaya Stevens. I liked it, her. Even if she was crazy. But what I would say to these targeted individuals is, Shay, what's up? What's up? I see. What I would say to targeted individuals is watch other targeted individuals' channels. There's a lot of perps out there in the community. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that the community is a clean community. Those motherfuckers been sold out. That's fine. But watch a lot of their videos, because even though they sold out, them motherfuckers will gangstalk the shit out of them. They be doing that shit to Candy. You know what I mean? You gotta watch a real targeted individual videos. You can tell her, like, motherfucking Kai Stevens, that bitch was really targeted. That bitch was like, she'll be talking in the video and you'll see motherfuckers walking so close to her car, leading on her shit, like opening the car door and slamming it against theirs. You know, they like doing little shit like that. You feel me? The parking spot is big. They will park right by your vehicle and then they'll open it really fucking loud or wide and hit your fucking car. And they did that to me a few times. One time this Mexican lady did that shit to me. I fucking opened the fucking door back. That shit almost fucking got her arm. I'm like, puta madre, bitch. The fuck is he doing, you know? But Kaya Stevens, they were really harassing this girl. I would encourage you to watch other targets. You want to be strong? Watch other people. When you watch them, you say to yourself, I can't believe this bitch is letting these bitches do this to her. You know what I mean? Talk to her like that. Do this like this to her. That's why I don't be asking these bitches for nothing. I don't ask them for $1. They always be giving me little, oh, you could go apply for housing. Oh, but housing for what? Didn't I go to the apply for housing for the first time? And y'all deny me? Oh, well, you could go back to the courthouse and get your kids. Didn't I go to the courthouse the first time and you gave my kids to a pedophile? Oh, well, you could apply to rent this apartment here. Didn't I try to apply for housing in certain places and you had them deny me just because I was targeted? Like, no. Them motherfuckers be trying to trick you all the time. They only give you certain options. Every car that I try to buy, it's either too expensive or it's too far away where I have to spend money just to travel there. And even when I make there, that doesn't guarantee that I'm going to get the vehicle because the person could easily just, act crazy and just don't answer my phone call, And that's what they all try to do. They all try to psych you out. Even the apartments. I could get a place to stay. They only let me go to apartments. I hate apartments. I don't like neighbors because you know how it is when you when you're targeted, they'll be banging on your window or banging on the ceiling or banging on the fucking floor or fucking, doing little shit to annoy you, banging on the walls. So that's the only option they gave me is to buy a car that's too expensive or get a car note because that's what they keep trying to make me do, get a car note so they could trap me. But I already know their little plans, so I don't buy no car note. I just say, fuck it. I sleep on a bench, my nigga. This ain't no motherfucking... I'm literally at the bus stop right now. This is the bench right here. You see? Why? I could be at a hotel. Hell yeah, I just got paid today too. I could be at a hotel. Easy. I can pay for a hotel every week. But guess what? I get fired in 2 weeks, let's say. That hotel money gone. But if I save up, sleep on this bitch for 2 more weeks, I'll be able to have the money. Buy me a fucking car, cash money. You feel me? And that's what I try to go for. These people be trying to trap you because it's like they make you make decisions off of desperation. I tell you, my cousin BB fucking synchronized with me and gangstalked me. And what they do to people is, in order for you to have a place to stay, like they literally try to torture you. A lot of targeted individuals have a place to stay, but it's better to be homeless than to stay with your family. Because my cousin was just being such a bitch, and I was like, bitch, I'm not finna have to put up with nobody's shit just for a fucking place to stay. It's not like she had a couch to sleep on, or I was sleeping on the bed. I was sleeping on a cold, hard floor on a little fucking blanket at her house because they ain't got no furniture. And you think you'll be gay me for that? Nigga, the same shelter you got your house, the same shelter at the bus stop. I'll take my chances here because, bitch, at least I don't have to put up no bitch, you know? I'm just saying. But that's what they do. They try to give me options, but options that are just absolutely miserable. Get a car note, I'm finna, you gonna always be in stress because any day the repo man could get you. Get an apartment, you gonna always be in stress because shit, you get fired. How you know what I mean? How you gonna make the rent? You feel me? They try to push you to desperation. That's their job. That's why I move carefully. The being homeless thing, trust me, that's not a move they thought I was gonna take. They think they know me so well. They thought I was gonna be like, oh, I've been living in high places. I've been living in big houses. I'm not gonna be homeless. I'm gonna work hard and do what I gotta do so I could get up in a place, get in a hotel, whatever it takes. And there was times when I did that, but now I'm realizing like I don't gotta do that. No, I ain't gonna do that no more. You know, people crazy. But anyways, let me show you the full moon. Right there. See? No, where is it? Sorry, I'm looking with you. There it is. See? Beautiful full moon. It's a beautiful, beautiful full moon, but that's why we have this increased activity with these pagans here. Because of the full moon. They're literally trying to do anything. So, again, don't be giving them your energy because that's why you've been seeing a lot of fucked up shit on the news. Because they need that mass energy for whatever little crazy shit they got going on. Don't give them anything. Just one person crashing it, not giving them the energy is enough to really crash the system down, you know? But anyways, enough of me rambling. Happy full moon. Good night. And hopefully I could just get out of here. And Buick. Welfare is the best. Lisa Smith, the Buick exclusive. Yeah, I'm looking for something that's an SUV, or like a van kind of thing. I want some, or even Volkswagen station wagon, something big. You know what I mean? I could lay down and sleep in, and I could have, you know what I mean, a good amount of storage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna get there. You feel me? I could have got my car this week, but I was a few dollars short, literally a few dollars short. And I called my family, and like I said, they was not really responsive, but this is fine. But next week I could try again. This week try to save something. Next week try again. If at first you don't succeed, you try again. That's the saying go, right? Right. This person James like to see custom GMC. Yeah, I'll give them a try. I mean, I've seen a few GMC. I think I spoke to one dude about GMC. I'm finna definitely get me a vehicle, but like I said, I want a van. I want a big van. So bitch could be comfortable, you feel me? Because I don't know how long I'm going to be homeless for. But I don't want to have to feel like, you feel me? Like, when you have a small car, you just get any car because you're desperate. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to be in a cramped space. I already came from a truck. I want a big motherfucking space. That's why I'm trying to get a van, because I want a van, and I want a big van. So, when you want something, you got to be like Jacob and motherfucking work for it. Even if you get cheated a few times, if you want it, you're going to go after it, no matter how long it takes to get it. Good night. Don't get these motherfuckers your energy. That's a van. Oh, GMC Custom 99. I'm going to check it out. Thank you.